It gets Harry Slatkin on the nice list. 72,000 of, that's a lie, 75,000 of these Today Special Values. What?
Keep going.
Just come down here. Just come down.
I know, this whole thing looks staged.
Are we seeing him? We didn't even see that he came down this grand staircase. That's all TV props. Hi.
Last time we were together this hour on a Today's Special Value, we were at Elton John's and ordered 16 pizzas for us and the crew.
This is right.
Remember that?
Oh, I remember it because they declined his credit card, and literally his words were, "My credit card is never declined."
I'm in such trouble from my family.
It's declined because you live in Palm Beach, but you're in England at 2 in the morning ordering $500 worth of pizza.
True. The zip code in America wasn't going through.
Stay focused. Okay, so this is your last hour. We've had 75,000 Today Special Values ordered. There are only now 5 cents left standing.
And 2 limited.
And 1 is gone. 2 are gonna sell out. And we are doing the following. A set of 2 brand new scents, not the 14 ounce, the big juicy 18. 4 wick candles, and you're getting a set of 2 for little more than the price of 1. They ship to you for free. We will go through these scents in a deeper dive, but let me power through what we have remaining to at least get you ordering. Please call us. We have sold.
We're lonely. Please call us.
That's right. Phone a friend.
Yeah,
we're here for you.
That time of the day.
That's
we need
right.
To chat.
Didn't I tell you he's fun when he's sleep deprived?
Oh, what am I, a bore when I'm not?
No,
okay,
you're fun then. You're funner now.
Okay,
so these scents that I take you through are all we have left in a TSV that ends in exactly 4 hours or less. And you have an auto delivery opportunity that I'll tell you about, and they will ship for free then, just like they do right now. Okay, first one, very limited, like 1,400 remaining in snowy mountain air. Is that true, Carrie? Okay, fine. Cookie caramel crunch. Every scent has a story. It takes him up to 9 months to birth a new fragrance.
It does.
This took years in the making. My favorite is also one of the now limited, spruce and clove. Then we move into cypress and fir.
That is your favorite, you know.
What?
This one.
Oh, I know.
We've so many of them, so to have them at the limited moment
is very weird.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you cypress and fir, if you love your balsam, your nose hasn't even managed to envision what this bad boy smells like. And then Nordic holly berry.
You know that's my love.
It's pretty awesome. Like, it's totally my second runner-up if spruce and clove goes. Spruce and clove, we have 2,800 remaining. Snowy mountain air, 1,400. Also, on auto delivery, can we just show that real quick?
Let's do that.
You will not only get, which it's taken him like 4 years to get an auto delivery program back in the till for Christmas in July. In August of this year, just as we start to get the smell of fall in our bloodlines, August is going to send you chai pumpkin latte, new scent.
And you know me and pumpkins, you're going to die for it.
Then in October, when we're really bearing down on Halloween and you're already planning your menu for Thanksgiving, mistletoe wishes
comes with kisses.
And then in December, pre-gifting, so you might keep them or you might decide this is perfect timing. I need 2 gifts. After midnight.
And Alberti calls that the sexy scent.
It totally is. And let me just say one more thing. This is the only way you're going to see these scents in these candles.
Actually, so the auto delivery after the TSV or the Today's Special Value, not coming, but was and all the scents from Today's Special Value are exclusive to QVC.
Yes.
And once they sell out, there is no plan right now to bring them back, so it's at least a year.
All right, Jingle Bells, can we start with, let's do a deeper dive, because
now...
now...
I took these off earlier, I still heard them.
Do you guys know that he had to order them in bulk, a pack of 60, just to get 2 that he could wear for today?
Yes.
All right.
It's all about fashion.
Nordic holly berry.
Okay, so I love this one. So this is the tree scent with the berry moment. So in this one, you have the dark holly berry. So it's got a deep, dark, almost plummy berry underneath the sweet pine, frosted eucalyptus, and then the cinnamon spice. So if you want the tree fruity moment, this is the candle. 32 years ago when we started Slatkin, we were #1 at Bergdorf's and Neiman's and Saks and all of that around the world. This was a candle that we had started with scent-wise that was popular, and I'm still doing it. Every year we do a tree, and we do a fruity tree. This is brand new. Guys, I'm telling you, it's my favorite of the collection right now that's left. My favorite. You gotta trust me on this. When I say favorite, I don't do that. You know I love all my children, including my daughter who's watching right now, Allie.
By the way, he has real children, and then these are his candle children.
Yes.
Let's not get confused.
It's all
I
familiar.
would concur, after spruce and clove, which now is already more limited than it was 3 minutes ago when I gave you the update, I would choose Nordic holly berry if you don't know where to go.
I mean, whoa.
However, cypress and fir,
Right.
wait till he tells you about this.
So you all love fir balsam, and you know it's one of our top selling of all holiday scents. So if you love fir balsam, you're gonna like this even more, or as a sort of what I call flanker, another one. This is fresh cypress. So we took the cypress fir needles, and we took the fir balsam needles, and we took the oil from it. We added Palo Santo, a sweet Spanish wood that's known, look it up, to bring good karma into your life and keep bad karma away. And then we added amber and sandalwood. So think of this one as the tree in your home, but then underneath it, you've got the fireplace roaring, so you're getting the warmth and the woodsy moment coming out with it. I just have to say, before we go to the next scent, have you noticed how beautiful the plaid and the bedazzle is, and these lids? So you're not only getting that tree scent, but look at the beautiful gold plaid lid, and this is only for the today's special value.
The silicone seal.
The
If my
gasket, just
husband,
seal it tight.
Joe, is listening, honey, you don't blow these candles
Joe,
out.
listen here.
You suffocate them with the silicone like flush.
Yes.
Okay, next up, we have now how many remaining in spruce and clove? 2,600 remaining, go.
Okay, spruce and clove, out of the entire set that's left, is the most traditional of the holiday scents, like a traditional holiday scent I do every season. So if you want something that has the Norwegian spruce, so we brought this from Norway, the oil. If you want the clove bud, a touch of cinnamon, a touch of tonka bean in there, rosemary sprig for refreshness with a little bit of earthiness to it, the tree moss, think of your wreaths, think of your garlands, think of all the artificial things in your house that you bought, the tree, the garland, the wreath, but you need to bring the holiday in your home. Our keenest sense, we walk in the house, we don't see all the decoration, we're taking it in. But what do we do first? We smell. Isn't that darling? What's your favorite?
I remember the story of when Harry went to Ralph Lauren's offices, and he was tasked with coming up with Ralph Lauren candles. And this is how Ralph decided to convey to Harry that this is the scent he was leaning towards.
Created the holiday
They
scent for
wheeled
home
a
fragrance.
birch tree
Oh, you remember
into the
this?
conference room,
Wow.
an entire birch tree.
An
and
8-foot birch tree.
right? And Ralph was like, make
want
my
potpourri.
candles smell
we
like
want a
that.
potpourri
Okay,
out
fine
of it.
that.
And then we had to match the candles.
I'm
to 'em.
telling you
Put that
this
in a box.
because this, to me, is Ralph Lauren Christmas in a candle.
And
Okay.
it's so traditional American moment.
Wait,
this
a
is
thousand-
truly so traditional American.
I feel like I'm taking a local news feed. I have
What
a
are you
thousand.
doing?
I have 1,000 people on the phone lines. And please order by app or .com because the phone lines are not going to work in your favor. And how many spruce and clove left? 2,500 now. Next up, cookie caramel crunch.
Okay, so we had an argument backstage. You know, Kristen, everyone was here
You
from
and me?
QVC.
We had an
No,
argument?
we never
Oh.
have an argument. QVC Home, the team, the buying team and all, were backstage. And they said, I know you're describing this one as a cookie caramel crunch, but to me, it's the Girl Scout cookie that we grew up with. To me, it's got a little bit more smoothness to it. I bought this from France. When you go to the countryside at Christmas time, not Paris, but outside of it, and you go to Aix or something, and you walk by the bakery, or as they call them, the patisserie. This one has got in it the freshly baked cookie, but a crunchy moment. Melted caramel, but a crunchy caramel with the crystallized brown sugar, Madagascar vanilla. There's only 2 gourmands in this collection. We just sold out one of the gourmands. You know if I'm doing gourmand, it's gonna nail it and you die for it. Here's what I say, and I never talk price. How much is it to get it home?
$8.
Okay, so trust me, right? Trust me on this. Look at the reviews. I've been posting people who got previews with their review. Look what they're saying about the candle. For $8 and free shipping and handling, I'm not asking you to take it because you're going to send it back.
You're getting 2 candles virtually for the price of 1.
50 hours of burn
You
each.
only have 3 hours and 45 minutes left.
100 hours of burn the whole time.
We're shipping them for free.
Lead-free wicks, all cotton, friendly to the ozone, doesn't black soot, and 15 to 20 essential oils. From the top to the bottom, you get the same sensation.
And by the way,
Why do I feel like we're in
now
a game show?
we move into our final scent, which it is the most limited. 1,100 remain in snowy mountain air.
Okay, so every Today's Special Value, this is my last Today's Special Value in HomeWorx for the entire season. So you know my holiday scents are here. If you don't get it, you're not. Snowy Mountain Air is the one you say, Harry, can I always get that? I've gone to the cabin. It's snowed, not a big snow, but a light snow. The air has changed. You know what it's like when another snowstorm's coming and all of a sudden it gets very clear. There's you could breathe in the freshness, but there's a snowstorm coming. But this is actually for us and me and Laura for when we watched Yellowstone. Did you watch Yellowstone?
We talked about this last night. How could you not remember?
Please, you know what hour
Sleep
it is? I haven't
deprivation.
slept. Yes. So when you look out and you see the mountains, you see the sky, and you see all the trees, but the snow has covered the ground, this is that magical moment of the windows have a little bit of chill on it, so it's got that icy moment. You're looking out, family's coming. I'd start this in Thanksgiving through Christmas and New Year's, and this is the one that's the base for your entire holiday. Honestly, the base. You can add any of these other scents to it, but this should be the base.
By the way, if we haven't said it, we'll say it now. Number one, yes, holiday return policy. Everything in this show, everything in Sean Saves Christmas Up Next, everything on this day is returnable up until the last day of January 2026. These are not coming back. But if for some reason you burned the whole thing down and decided, wow, that wasn't pleasurable, we would technically still receive an empty vessel and return your money.
I mean, come on.
Zero risk. I also want to say, not only
that's what's so good about QVC.
Has in 4 years he not had an auto delivery program for Christmas in July. That's why we say chai pumpkin latte. That's why we say when we show the 3 that are coming up, shipping for free at the same almost 2-for-1 deal in August, in October, and in December. Here they come, mistletoe wishes, after midnight. It also has been 4 years now that we have not increased the price of a Christmas in July TSV.
Can you imagine with all the prices in the world going up?
No, I cannot.
These are essential oils, not just like from a special moment, from around the world. You know if I'm putting vanilla in it, I tell you which vanilla in it. All of this, when I tell you tree and I'm telling you it's from Norway, the oils are coming from the actual needles of that Norway spruce. This is magical that we're able to keep the same price for the last 4 years. And on the auto delivery, only time you can get it is right now, because after the today's special value,
Done.
You can't attach it.
No.
And you can actually cancel that anytime you want, right?
1,000%.
So if you get the pumpkin scent and you decide you don't want any, you can cancel.
And by the way, we have 1,000 people on the phone lines. So if that is you, and I tell you now, in Snowy Mountain Air, we have less than 1,000 to go around. In Spruce and Clove, my favorite, we have now 1,900 plus to go around. You need to go right to your app, right to your .com. The phone lines are not your friend when we are this busy. We are approaching almost 2,000 sold here in this show. We have 11 more minutes with Harry on the TSV in this hour, and then we're moving on to other things. I also want to say, call us if you have a great story.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to remember at midnight, there was a gal that called in. Oh gosh, and I said to myself, I'm not going to ever forget this story because.
But tell me.
Well, no, I just remember we had 2 gals that called in at midnight,
we did.
and their stories were amazing.
Lisa was one.
Oh! One of them said she had 18 in a closet of Harry's candles, and I'm like, girl, I get you. I stockpile them too, like power outages. You have to explain to everybody what you do so differently, because this isn't just wax with a wick.
Oh no. So first of all, I want to say about one other caller that called in last night when she said that she was sitting on her porch and the neighbor was walking its dog, and she actually turned and said, any chance you have a candle you're burning? Because I can smell it on the street. I'm going to go through the power on every one of these candles so you know what level they're at, because 0 to 10, I'll tell you. But I build my candles with master perfumers. These are all essential oils from around the world. What does that mean? I'm the only recognized nose in the entire home fragrance recognized in award ceremony by the Perfumers Association, the only one. So when I'm developing it, I'm not developing a scent. I'm doing storytelling and bringing that alive in your home. As I only can read top notes when on air, because otherwise we'd be here all night. So the top notes, middle, and bottom notes, that's how you describe it in a fine fragrance. It's a fine fragrance, home fragrance, are continuously coming out to the last little bit of wax. When you go to the big box, you go to the mall, what you do is you're getting candles that smell great on the top, but when you start to burn them, they're topped. So what that means is in the middle, they don't have any oil.
So there's the secret. That's the secret as to why when you see other candles
the blend.
that look so cheap in price and you wonder, so why do I have to pay
It's
more?
like a Cuisinart with all the ingredients inside it.
He doesn't use soy wax.
Oh my gosh, I have soy in it, but the point
not
is,
pure soy
because
wax.
that traps oil. That traps the scent.